Garrison from 7th. Norberg from 9th. They're stacking up and ready. Contact further back, but we look good enough for the green up front for the final time this year. Pro X30 is green. Oh, off goes Isambard through the grass over at turn number 2. Diego Ramos with the early getaway to the top spot. And then it is Mossman to Moya. Massimino. Here's Moya looking for second off the rip down in turn 4.
Some aggressive battling as more drivers go off the racetrack in the midfield. Some cautions as 3-4 more karts. Is that Isambard again?
Twice through the grass, about as much time mowing the lawn as he's had on the pavement. Now Garrison all over Gus Lawrence here at the end of the first lap. Halfway through it, he's got Blake Nash behind him. Then it's Ingrata. Then Ryan Norberg, the two in the title fight. 32 points separated. Both of them needing to perform today. Contact! Garrison around! Garrison up and over the side of Paulie Massimino. In contact with Lawrence. He's trying to get back going. He will at the end of the train. And now Ryan Norberg just has to cruise to the finish here to close out a title if nothing else happens. Austin Garrison right behind Lawrence, looking to go. Lawrence goes on Massimino. Blake Nash got in a bit deep, wanting to follow and also pass Garrison. And Blake Nash with that last kind of ditch effort to slam on the brakes when he saw Garrison coming down, ends up putting him 3 wide. Massimino had no idea there was more than one cart underneath him, and they sandwiched Austin Garrison a Circle of Champions spot for next season. Blake Nash with a send there on Timothy Pernod into the pit lane. Heavy damage to the radiator for Donovan Bonilla. He's out as well, another big player. As Garcia puts the boot and scoot there, the young lady from Trinidad moves what looked to be Tim Pernod out the way. He'll send it back, and the midfield fight continues. First race weekend back with a crew he's had a lot of success with in the past, Speed Concepts Racing. They're all losing a lot of ground right now already, though, to Diego Ramos, who has just been on fire. As Mossman bears down on Ruben Moya, he'll go to the inside. Moya losing touch with the leaders, gonna not fight it too hard and still try to play the game towards the front. You have a lot of experience up here. No, actually, Moya back to the inside. Takes back second, Mossman crosses him up, and at the same time, Norberg gets the better of Lawrence. Head and shoulders above the field when it came to tire management in Cincinnati. Will we see the same here? Will they even get the chance to? As now Moya begins to park the bus. Moya looked back. He shook his head when he saw Norberg pointing forward. He knew exactly what Ryan wants him to do. He wants him to leave the door open to go by. I don't know if Ruben's going to let him. He's going to cover low again. And Ryan is going to have to wait for the straightaway as Aiden Ingrata locks in behind. Norberg's looking for help as Ramos' lead is going to magnify now to Mossman. There is your leader. There is Frankie Mossman. Ruben Moya continues to block low and back him up. 4 seconds now as Norberg looks for a hole in 2. Not there. All of this, though, in just a matter of laps is backing everyone up. Ramos is long gone. Mossman is long gone. And the run down the straight, Norberg finally finds a gap down low. Moya, no choice here but to surrender. And, oh, man, still tried to fight it. Norberg gets by. Here comes DeMello to play spoiler into Norberg. DeMello goes out, and contact sends the number 1 backwards. No front bumper. Ryan Norberg will have to pull in this championship. I said there has been craziness already, and now Ryan Norberg had the title on lock, but Garrison did not pull in. He did not give up. Austin Garrison was still digging and still going, and he still is. Back in 27th. This is not done yet. It still needs to be an impressive haul for Austin Garrison, but Norberg's going to get a beat ball any minute. Norberg with a bad day yesterday. He needed to make up for it today. He needed 194. He couldn't afford this, but no front bumper. Only 56 points in the pre-final, and the meatball flag is absolutely going to be going to the points leader. This championship has just exploded.
Garrison just needs to keep it on the racetrack. There goes Norberg. Title is out the window. Norberg's bumper is on the track surface.
Right next to the cart that took it with him, ZCD. But now, by Garrison staying on the racetrack and digging, he's patting it. But we go to the scale line. and you can see it begin to set in. Ryan Norberg had it all going right until it didn't.
Walking over here with Ryan. Ryan, I know heartbreak for you. Talk to me about the emotion right now.
I mean, I don't know what Moya's doing. He just wants to ruin everybody else's day. And then we all got stacked up. I mean, I don't really know what happened. I'm sure there's a bunch of guys pushing Zach through and, you know, just climbs over the top of me. But I don't know. I mean, he just wants to ruin everybody's day. So, yeah, he did it. You know, nothing else to say.
Sorry, Ryan.
Yep.
Appreciate the words there with Ryan Norberg. Here's a look at the instant replay. Sends it down the inside, finally gets past Moya. Here's DeMello and Norberg side by side, and side-to-side contact between Norberg and DeMello as neither one wanted to give. Diego Ramos, by the way, and another storyline, is on his way right now to try and secure his first career Pro X30 main event win.
Absolutely stunning day here. Garrison just needs to make sure keep it on the track.
And as they run, this win would elevate Ramos to keep the number 3 plate and improve in the standings over Paulie Massimino and Austin Garrison leaning on the drop. The consistent 5 rounds he's had would secure the title. Diego Ramos, what a career for him. What a run for Austin Garrison as he exits the cell tower. Who knows if he's done the math and the calculations of what needed to happen for the title. And for Diego, a first career championship clinch yesterday, and it's another first today. So close, so many times, a track that has seen so much heartbreak. The Brazilian is finally a Pro X30 main event winner. Diego Ramos scores the win. Frankie Mossman second. The fight for third will continue to the end. And for Austin Garrison, the never say die, the never give up. When the chips have been stacked against him, it's been the story of his career, but now his career includes a SKUSA Pro Tour title. Even with that impressive comeback drive to finish 18th unofficially at the Checkers, driving all the way up past Iadavea and gaining on Finnegan Bailiff at the end, Austin Garrison is your 2025 SKUSA Pro Tour Pro X30 champion.
Austin, I don't know if you know it, but you're a SKUSA Pro Tour champion in 2025. Wow. You talk about all this heartbreak that this guy's been through, and again, we'll give you a moment to catch your breath. What a race. What an end to it, but it's finally true. It's finally happened here for Austin, and you see Frankie as well congratulating him.
That's first time for everything. I'm shocked. I don't even know what happened. I just know at the start, you know, we got crashed, and you know, I didn't know what was going on. Honestly, I didn't see what happened to Ryan or anything. I just kept my head down and just kept on pushing. I have no words.
You could have easily pulled in right after going off there in the scoreboard corner, and you stayed out. Why, right? Anybody else would have pulled in.
Right, yeah, I was so far back, but I know it's the last race, and you know, it's what everybody says, never give up, no matter what. And you know, it didn't fall into our favor in the first opening lap, but you know, it kind of did towards the end, and I'm shocked. I can't thank the whole team enough. You know, this is insane.
You're a champion in 2025, Austin. Enjoy that.
Thank you.